Yes, so we have a really exciting learning event today, learning from Concern's program on enhanced responses to nutrition emergencies. Yeah, I think that's all the housekeeping functions at the moment. I will be moderating. My name is Conal Folge. I'm the Director of Strategy, Advocacy and Learning for Concern. And I will, the session basically today will have open remarks from David Regan, our Chief Executive. Then we'll have Nigel Trix from ERNE, who will do a setting the scene talk. We will then have a number of presentations from Concern about the results from ERNE. And we will then break into a number of breakout groups for the rest of the day and finishing up with a panel discussion. So without more ado, really, I will hand over to David Regan for his introductory remarks. David Regan is the Chief Executive Officer of Concern Worldwide, which is Ireland's largest international humanitarian development organization that operates in 25 of the world's poorest countries. David started in Concern as a volunteer civil engineer in Ethiopia in the 1980s, setting up and overseeing a food for work program focused on soil conservation for 10,000 people in Wolaita, as well as overseeing a WASH program in the region. Subsequent to Ethiopia, he completed an MSc in information technology and joined Accenture. In the course of a 34-year career at Accenture, he focused primarily on serving government clients. Among other roles, he was global head of Accenture's practice with revenue agencies from 2010. David has also served many roles on the board of Concern from 1990 to 2010, including that of chair. He also acted as the sponsor of a large Accenture-funded conservation agriculture program in Malawi from 2012 to 2018. So he combines deep experience in strategy consulting, technology implementation and operations with a long and passionate interest in Concern's work and governance. So let me hand over now to David for his opening remarks.
Good morning from Dublin, everybody. Thank you very much, Conal. It is indeed a pleasure to welcome you all from around the world to this event. We're all connected by our concern to address global malnutrition. In a world of plenty, the fact that 75% of acutely malnourished children do not currently receive the treatment they need is shocking and unacceptable. As a sector, we share a collective responsibility to do so much more to prevent and treat malnutrition. As part of our response to the rising level of malnutrition, Concern developed the Enhanced Response to Nutrition Emergencies, the ERNE, in partnership with DG ECHO. Over the past 3 years, this multi-country program has combined life-saving emergency health and nutrition treatment with shock-responsive approaches, cash transfers, and community resilience building. DG ECHO funded this new and innovative model of multi-sectoral nutrition response under a pilot programmatic partnership. The intention of that pilot was to prevent and address malnutrition at scale. Concern is delighted to have been one of the 4 ECHO partner INGOs to have worked on this initiative. ECHO must be commended for turning commitments into action and for breaking from the traditional model of humanitarian funding. 3 years ago, it was courageous and difficult to commit to a multi-annual strategic partnership with the aim of increasing efficiency and effectiveness of humanitarian aid. The multi-annual structure for partnership remains a key challenge today. The approach taken by ERNE is a practical example of ECHO's commitments under the Grand Bargain, as the aim of the programmatic partnership is to increase funding efficiency by reducing the administrative burden, thereby leaving more available to assist people affected by crisis, and also to promote greater funding certainty and flexibility in the humanitarian response. ECHO provided 30 million euros in funding over a 3-year period to support the ERNE program. The partnership between Concern and ECHO has piloted and tested new approaches to improve humanitarian responses to chronic health and nutrition emergencies in fragile contexts. These approaches have resulted in greater efficiencies and continuity of programming in Ethiopia, Sudan, Niger, South Sudan, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Over 3 years, the program has supported 1.2 million people with life-saving health and nutrition services, 120,000 children under 5 have recovered from acute malnutrition through the community management of acute malnutrition, CMAP approach. A tremendous result, particularly in the